girl be? Her eyes are open wide, and yet she's in a daydream that's better than real life. She knows a secret country where the grown-ups never go. Why, she's Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Curious friends and happy adventures too. Oh, yes, she's Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, Alice in Wonderland. Alice, wait for us, we'll come too.
Mummy! Daddy! Mummy! Daddy! Come and see. Come and see. The Fenwick family must be moving. There's a big removal van outside their house. Come.
Yes, they are going away, I'm afraid. I don't think we'll ever find better neighbours.
They're moving to New York. Mr. Fenwick has been made manager of the New York branch of his bank.
May I watch the removal men?
Of course, but make sure you don't get in the way.
I won't.
If you see the Fenwick, say hello. She always slams it.
Oh, come on, Benny Bunny. Hello, how do you do?
Oh, I'm fine, and how about you?
Do you think the Fenwicks are doing the right thing moving?
Oh, yes.
I don't think so. I'm sure New York isn't nearly as nice a place to live as here. Don't you think so, too?
Yes.
Have you ever been to New York? Well, do you know what it's like there?
No idea.
New York's in America. How could any...
Oh, can't you watch what you're doing? Do me a favour and go and play somewhere else. There's a good girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. Why do grown-ups have to get so unpleasant when something doesn't suit them? All I did was ask a few questions, didn't I? Oh! Oh, a new part of Wonderland. Yes, but I could do without this. Why don't we go and say hello to your uncle? Seeing that we're here now, I suppose we might as well make the most of it. I'm still upset about that removal man. He could easily have been a bit more polite. Oh!
Well, aren't you going to apologise to me?
Yes, I'm sorry, but why do you carry such a big clock around with you? Can't you make do with a pocket watch?
Huh. Is that supposed to be clever?
Hey, that's my uncle's favourite clock. Will you please tell me at once what you're doing carrying it away with you?
Your uncle's getting rid of his clock collection. We bought it from him.
What?
He says he doesn't need them anymore.
Oh, Alice. It doesn't make sense, Benny. Your uncle was far too proud of his clock collection just to let it go. Look what he's done to his nameplate. He's even selling his house. I don't understand it. Uncle! Where are you? Uncle! Is he sleeping? In the middle of the day?
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm thinking.
Oh, my! Uncle, what's the matter with you? Are you sick?
Oh, my nephew. Oh, how nice to see you.
Huh? Oh, that wasn't very clever.
Oh, the good old days again. Nothing seems to last forever.
This isn't like you, Uncle. What's the matter?
Oh, I'm growing old and slow and weak, nephew. What a miserable life. I can hardly climb the stairs in the castle anymore. And my fanfares sound too terrible for words. It's time I started thinking about retiring. And so I've decided to sell off my house and everything I own. Would you like to buy my watch? I'll give you a good price.
Thank you very much, but I think you ought to keep it. Otherwise, how are you going to tell the Queen of Hearts the right time?
Ah, yes, of course, the Queen of Hearts. I nearly forgot about her. I suppose I'd better take a walk over to the castle and say goodbye to her.
What's he going to do?
He's going to resign.
Benny Bunny, your uncle's behaving very strangely. Something's happened to him. He's so sorry for himself, and he actually doesn't seem to care whether he's late or not. Come on.
Why are you so late,
The Queen's certainly going to have something to say.
Oh, really? Well, she's got things to say even when I'm on time, so it comes to the same in the end.
You'll regret having said that.
Don't be too hard on him. He seems to be very unhappy about something.
Not as unhappy as he's going to be when the Queen's finished with him.
Seeing you drag yourself along like that, I'm not surprised you've finally been fired.
Fired?
Salute!
Is that your very last word, Your Majesty? Have I really been fired?
Yes, you have.
After all these years, Your...
We told you this would happen if you kept on being late all the time.
If she hadn't fired me, I would have resigned.
Uncle,
Yes?
won't you please explain?
Oh, my dear little nephew, I only wish I could, but I don't understand it myself. And now I've been fired. She doesn't need me.
Please don't cry anymore. Everything's going to be all right. You'll see the Queen can't really do without you.
Oh, yes, she can. In fact, she's already chosen my successor. And who's she chosen? That big black rabbit belonging to the Black Queen. What am I going to do?
Just be patient and have faith. That big rabbit of the Black Queen is a real good-for-nothing. He's sloppy and he's lazy and he's as slow as a tortoise. She won't keep him long.
Like me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Black Queen's rabbit is due to arrive here any moment.
Oh.
Oh, it's a long way away.
Yes, you can hardly see him. It'll be hours and hours before he arrives.
Or a few seconds. Oh.
My fanfare sounds fine.
Scoundrel! How can anyone be late on their very first day in a new position?
Your Majesty? Reporting for duty, Your Majesty. Well, someone must catch her, I suppose.
Oh, that was very kind.
I was only doing my duty.
If you want us to get on well together, you'll have to stop that laughing.
All right, sweetie. Oh, excuse me. I meant to say Your Majesty. And Your Majesty is looking beautiful today.
No one said that to me for a long time, not even my husband.
Starting tomorrow, I shall remind the King to tell you every day. That is, if Your Majesty so desires.
Yes, that'll suit me very well, providing, of course, you don't neglect the rest of your work. I hope you're more than just polite. Give it here. Not your hand, the letter.
Letter? Oh, yes.
You better not have creased it.
Oh,
This is a letter of thanks from me to the Black Queen. I want you to take it to her today. And this is a public announcement that every inhabitant of Wonderland must hear. And this is a letter of non-invitation to the White Queen.
Non-invitation? What does that mean?
I am giving a little dinner party tonight for certain guests, and I particularly wish the White Queen to know that she has not been invited.
I understand, Your Majesty.
I don't think I've ever seen a faster rabbit in my entire life. Oh, the Queen of Hearts will certainly be very impressed by him. I'm afraid I'll just have to face the truth.
Please don't feel so depressed. I'm sure we'll find another job for you to do.
No, we won't, because I don't want to find another job. I've worked for long enough. It's time to rest. From now on, I'm going to lie back in my hammock and watch the world go by.
I think you've earned your rest, and I suppose we should be grateful to the Queen of Hearts for that.
From now on, you can do whatever you like.
We all understand that it couldn't have been an easy or pleasant task to be the Queen of Hearts herald.
What you say is a great comfort to me, Alice, and I thank both of you for your kind thoughts and words. Well, cheerio. Oh, dear, what a terrible, terrible disgrace.
Oh, dear. We definitely must do something for your Uncle Benny Bunny.
Yes, but what? I know it's hard to imagine, but my uncle actually seems to like the Queen of Hearts.
Are you by any chance inhabitants of Wonderland?
No, we're just visitors.
You've timed your visit well. The Queen of Hearts invites everyone in Wonderland to her castle tonight to introduce her new herald, the Black Rabbit. By the way, that's me.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know.
Well, that surprises me. I didn't know I was so well known. I'm new here, you see. Oh, would you mind, what did I want? My memory's going. Oh, yes, my predecessor, the White Rabbit. Would you mind telling him that he also is most welcome to the party tonight?
Oh, I can't stand him, Benny Bunny, even though I don't have any reason.
Nor can I.
We're going to make your uncle accept that invitation. We're not going to give up so easily.
I agree with you.
You're letting yourself go, and the only person you're hurting is yourself, as you know.
I can't help myself.
You must start again. Build up a new circle of friends, or else ask the White Queen to teach you how to play croquet.
But I'm useless at everything, you see.
And if croquet doesn't work, then try your hand at chess. You'll find that you're good at something. What you must not do is shut yourself up alone at home. Find something that you enjoy.
That's right. And that's why you're coming to the Queen of Hearts party tonight with me and Benny Bunny. Everyone in Wonderland is invited, and that includes you.
I was invited?
Yes, you were invited, and it's going to be a wonderful party.
I shall accept then. I will go to that party.
You've been a great help.
I can see her point.
So did you fire him? Yes, he was just too slow.
Look at that glass.
He's hilarious.
Well, 30 is much better than your tea.
Except that it isn't her tea, it's mine.
This is so exciting.
It could be a little stronger.
How about a little pinch of pepper?
Well, I didn't expect to run into you here, but I'm pleased to see you, old friend.
And so am I, Dodo.
Glad to see you.
You're looking well. Pleased to see you.
Thank you. What a wonderful evening. They're all so friendly to me. I didn't know that I was so well liked.
She can't think up enough jobs for him.
It serves her right. She spends her entire day trying to dream up a few more errands for him to run.
So
he doesn't
bothering
bother
us all the time.
Why are they laughing?
I've no idea.
He's stupid, but he's funny.
That's what I like about him. He thinks as slowly as he walks, like the Queen.
Yes, dear.
And may I inquire whose brilliant idea it was to invite my former herald to come to this special evening?
Oh, I'm not feeling very well. I need some fresh air.
I think it's about time he made a round of the ballroom.
I was about to say the same.
Who was it?
It was...
It was your new herald, Your Majesty. He was the one who gave us the invitation.
I see. How clever of him. You'll be able to see with your own eyes why he's better than you. Bring me some tea and hurry up.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Find out who the new arrivals are.
Certainly.
So?
The new arrivals, Your Majesty, are the White King and the White Queen.
Hello there.
Tell the pair of them that I don't want them here.
At once, Your Majesty. Please play your croquet outside.
All right.
I hope she doesn't destroy my lawns with her croquet mallet. The horror.
Anything else, Your Majesty?
Here, take this to the kitchen and see that our guests are seated for dinner.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Tell them dinner will be served at once. What do you think of him? Observe carefully. You were never as efficient as this. That was well done.
There's one thing that bothers me. I thought the Black Queen was your biggest enemy.
No, she isn't.
Your Majesty, doesn't it seem strange to you that one of your enemy subjects is suddenly here in your employ? I wonder if he isn't spying for her.
Oh, no, that's ridiculous. He's far too stupid to be a spy.
What's that? Are you implying that I'm stupid? Well, then, let me tell you something, Your Precious Majesty. I am a spy.
What?
Nonsense.
Oh, my.
Impossible.
I'm here to discover all your precious secrets. Oh, so sorry, Your Majesty.
Get out! Oh, leave my castle at once, you traitor!
I found out a great deal. You're 50 years old.
50? I thought she was younger than I am.
Get out before I mangle you!
And I also know that you weigh 85 kilos without your crown.
It's a shameless lie! Don't listen to him! Not a single word of it is true!
Excuse me. Careful! I'll tell the Black Queen everything I found out. I can hear her laughing already. Thank you, friends. Goodbye.
I fully understand your desire for revenge, my dear, but I advise you to forget it. No one here is going to catch him.
Be quiet! Someone run after him! Catch him and throw him into prison!
The only person in the whole of Wonderland who's fast enough to catch the Black Rabbit is you.
Unfortunately, I can't. I'm much too old for that. I'm far too weak.
Please, couldn't you try?
There isn't any point.
Oh, listen, Rabbit. I want you to catch that scoundrel and bring him here to me, and I'll reward you with a new gold watch. And I'll even put you back in your former position.
Your Majesty, I can't tell you how happy it makes me to hear you say that. Alice, this is just like the old days.
We're delighted.
How will you ever catch him if you don't start chasing him?
I'm going.
Be careful and good luck.
I hope you catch him.
Ah, I caught you now, you traitor. You're under arrest.
Why don't you give up? You haven't got a chance. Don't you know I'm the fastest rabbit in the world?
You have to prove that to me first.
When will you get it through your skull that you haven't got a hope of catching me? What's the matter? Out of breath?
You're right. I haven't got a chance of catching you. You're the better rabbit, I have to admit it. Go back to your black queen and don't you worry about me. I'll be all right. I'll think of something or other.
Rabbit!
Yes?
We've been watching you. You're both doing very well.
It's a fair match, the best man wins.
Carry on.
Continue.
Carry on, carry on.
Carry on, carry on.
May the better man win. Don't stop now.
Yeah.
My heart, good to see you.
Benny, Bunny and I are very proud of you, White Rabbit. We know you're doing your best.
Those are all my friends. Just listen to them.
I've never had any friends, but everybody here seems to be friends with everybody else. Come on, catch me. You can't disappoint your friends. Come on, get going. Catch me.
Now I'm going to show myself what I can really do.
I'm finished. I'm exhausted. If you walk more slowly, I'll walk more slowly. Oh, for someone your age, you really run very fast.
Oh, I was about to say the same.
Come here, both of you.
All right.
All right. Let's go.
I've been extremely impressed by the fine performance of the White Rabbit.
Yes, hearty congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, my friends. And now I would like to present my new assistant. We have come to an arrangement whereby in the future we'll work together.
I am indeed most honored. And we hope that the past will be forgiven.
Yes, that's a good idea. The past must be forgiven and forgotten. And because of that, the Black Rabbit may remain in my castle. The White Rabbit will say goodbye.
What? Do you mean
You
goodbye?
thought you could trick me, did you? Well, goodbye.
What's the matter, Alice? Aren't you going to say goodbye? The Fenwicks are leaving.
Oh, yes, of course I will, Mummy.
Oh,
Goodbye, Mr. Fenwick. Goodbye. All the best in New York. Bye-bye.
Next time, we'd like to tell you about a very strange journey that Alice makes. No sooner is she in Wonderland than she finds herself in a train which is full of surprises. Sitting with her in the carriage are a horse, a goat, and a man dressed in white paper, and the conductor is a walrus. But that's not all. This train can actually fly. It simply lifts itself up off the ground and puffs through the clouds. Alice gets an even bigger surprise once she's back on her own 2 feet. No matter how much she runs, she stays in the same place. And to top it all, she's dressed like a chessman and is told that she's now in the service of the White Queen, whether she knows anything about chess or not. How is Alice going to extricate herself from this weird predicament?
Who can that girl be? Her eyes are open wide, and yet she's in a daydream that's better than real life. She knows a secret country where the